Good morning. Gonna go ahead and pick up right where my last video left off. We are currently camping in Athens, Ohio. I'm about to make some coffee, but I'll show you my little tent right now. So right up above me, I have my phone, my chargers in a little pocket. I realized I'm sleeping on the wrong side of the tent, and then down on the other side is my gear. Oh, look who just woke up. Good morning. There's the bike. Look at these puffy eyes. Time to make some coffee. Okay, let's give a little Nescafe Taster's Choice hazelnut coffee sip. It's very hazelnutty. That's not bad. So, if you guys missed the video right before this one, my friend Andy and I went, and it's tracking my face. It's like it's not gonna look at you at all. This camera, dude. It's so cool that it tracks your face, but when I try to vlog with other people, it's impossible. Anyway, Andy and I went and spent all day, 7 hours yesterday, riding and scouting out a route for an upcoming group ride. And we had some hard lessons yesterday that he'll probably readdress in the actual final route, which is just in about a month away. But we came down to this campground. We're in Athens, Ohio. We're at Stroud's Run State Park, and it's very pleasant down here. We camped on a Friday night, and it's not that busy. Like, we have people next to us, but it was very quiet, very respectful, and it was a really good time. So, waking up now, making some coffee, and then probably heading back into Athens to check out some really nice diners. Well, one really nice diner, not multiple. We got a nice little hazy sunrise. Bike sitting pretty. It was a humid night last night, but it didn't get wet. So now it is time to start packing up the tent. Okay, I totally forgot. As I was packing up, I wanted to show you my newest lantern. I usually only use lanterns that are battery operated, and they get corrosive, they die, you gotta replace the batteries, and all of my lanterns actually kick the bucket, like they don't work anymore. So I found this on Amazon, not sponsored. You can charge it right here. It acts as like a direct light. It gets really bright, and then it also accordions out, so like a tabletop light. It does have a little hook if you want to hang it up, but my favorite thing about this is, yes, you can plug it in to recharge it. You can also hand crank recharge it. And the coolest thing about this is, like, you can plug in your cell phone to this if your cell phone is dead, and hand crank charge your cell phone again, or something that you can charge back up. Will that take you forever? Yes, probably, but I thought this was really cool, and I'll have a link to it down in the description if you want to check it out. All right, got our campsite all cleaned up, went and took the trash down, and now we're gonna head back into Athens to go get some breakfast. So yeah, Andy stayed in one of the primitive cabins last night, and it was pretty nice in there. It's actually a bunkhouse, so there's 4 beds, and they're kind of tiny. Sorry, I'm talking to the camera. But it was still nice, you know, in case it's inclement weather, raining. If you hunt, it's nice to come out here. I camped right next door. We had some campers over there having a good time. Everyone was so respectful, so quiet. It is a pristine campsite, beautifully clean. We did have a couple Bud Light cans in our fire pit, as to be expected, but nothing that, you know, picking up after someone else doesn't fix. I'm gonna go ahead and get this charging. And I'm not using my what's it called, Apple CarPlay right now, because I just don't feel like I need to. I can put my phone up there and it works just as fast. So since we weren't really planning on this being a camping trip, this was more of a reconnaissance route mapping trip. We did not bring a whole bunch of stuff to go camping. I brought instant coffee. I didn't bring any food. I didn't bring any beer. It was literally just hang out by the fire with a friend and you know, kind of shoot the shit for the night. Called it in. I think I went to bed at like 11 o'clock and was up at 6 a.m. So easy peasy camping trip, quick little overnighter. This campground does not have showers or anything like that. They do have pit toilets. They have trash. It's first come, first serve. So you kind of gotta just hope that there is nobody here. But like I said, we came in on a Friday and it was pretty dead. So since we did not bring breakfast and I have a little over a 2-hour ride to get back home today, we're gonna head over to a place called Hangover Easy. What a cute name and a perfect name for a little collegiate town. We saw lots and lots of house parties last night. So my favorite thing about Stroud's Run, not only is it a beautiful campground, it's in a state park, so there's a beautiful state park. You have this gorgeous little sweepy road, and you're 15 minutes away from downtown Athens. Like, I want to have events here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to do actual campouts and stuff, but I know state parks are a bit tricky with events. We actually had to ride this road back to the campground last night after we had dinner. If you missed my last video, check that out. We went to a lot of really cool historic spots here in southeastern Ohio, great restaurants, excellent food. So after dinner, we had to ride back and it was pitch black. You know, there was nothing out here, no real light pollution and stuff. And the biggest thing I can't stand about the Road Glide is, ironically, the favorite thing I love about the Road Glide, it's the fixed fairing. So the fairing is fixed to the forks. So when you're leaning into these twists and turns, your headlight is still pointing the direction your forks are pointing, not the direction your tires are pointing. And I have a really hard time seeing at night. So I'm probably going to look into some fog lights or something for this bike just to really help in those turns. So yeah, that was terrifying. There was also a crap ton of deer. Look at that road. Apparently there's a parade this morning. Do you have enough room? Yeah. All right, let's go check out Hangover Easy Diner. All right, so they have quite the robust menu, front and back. I got myself a cold brew, so you know this is my favorite place in the world because they actually have cold brew. Holy mackerel. You can't even see all of the goodness under there, but I got the polio. I guess it's just called the polio, but I got, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. And then you got, what is that, the French toast?
Yeah,
and that bacon does look good. I don't know if it's $5 worth, but it looks delicious. Honestly, one of the things that I find so hard about trying to like travel and make these videos is how difficult it is for me to try to eat clean, and gluten-free, and it's possible at breakfast joints, but you got to do all these substitutions and all of this stuff. So I'm just like giving in for now, but I can't wait to get home because I just ordered myself some brand new Factor 75 meal kits, and those are my favorite.
Since I'm always on the road, obviously enjoying life on two wheels, eating clean while traveling has been pretty difficult. Now that I'm finally back home, I've started ordering Factor 75 again. Factor is fresh, never frozen meals, dietitian approved, and delivered straight to my door. No prep, no mess, just delicious food ready to eat in under 2 minutes. I'm personally living a lower carb lifestyle, so the variety of categories has helped my dietary needs tremendously. From Calorie Smart to Protein Plus to Keto, my favorite, they've got it all. Plus, with over 35 different meals and 60 add-ons each week, I never feel like I'm eating the same thing over and over. That being said, sometimes I feel like kicking it up a notch and ordering their Gourmet Plus meal options. Purists will claim that you should never reheat a steak. Personally, I still think it's super juicy and tender, always prepared with premium produce. If you want to kickstart your wellness journey like me, or just make life a little easier, check out factor75.com and use code HER2WHEELS50. That'll get you 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month orders. 50% off your first one and then 20% off the next 4 boxes.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, that was pretty delicious. It wasn't very low carb, but fueled my soul, you know what I mean? We're gonna have to go a little low carb for the next few days. If you guys are in this area, check out Hangover Easy. I guess there's some in Columbus as well, because I accidentally tagged that one in Columbus. Oh, it got windy. Holy crap, it got windy. Woo! Where did that wind come from? Blew my 500-pound jacket right off the bike. Ugh. It's beautiful out. Yeah, that sun coming up. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to my friend Andy. Thank you so much for leading the ride yesterday. Yeah, it was great hanging out with you. Guys, go check out his Instagram. I'll have it linked below, or just search right here. And it's really nice riding with somebody other than just a loud Harley Davidson. We should do this more often.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Nice and fat and full. Time to hit the road.
I am using my cell phone right now because I don't want to use my Cardo to access Apple CarPlay. All right. Let's go down these Humpty Dumpty bumpy roads. Doo-doo-doo. Oh man, I really don't want to go home. I want to spend all day here. This is such a cute, quaint, collegiate, and historic city in Ohio, and it's in some of the most beautiful areas that I've ever ridden. So if you guys would like to see me come back down here and check out Athens, Ohio, and maybe some of the Windy Nine, leave a comment down below. Definitely love to get out here and do some more videos for y'all. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, Andy and I were down here scouting out a ride for a group ride slash fundraiser slash memorial ride that we're going to be doing here soon. And I'm glad we did it, because we definitely figured out some things that are probably not going to be good on the actual day of the ride with multiple people, like close to, I don't know, we could have anywhere from 15 to 30 people. And we were in the seats on the bikes for a total of 7 hours yesterday, and we only did like 226 miles or something, so we definitely put in some ride time. We only had a couple stops. If you guys want to check out that video, it's the one I posted right before this. I had so much fun, and then we got to camp like at 6 p.m. so I think we realized we're gonna have to cut some, like maybe an hour or something off of that route. It should be a good day. The roads were absolutely stunning. Only a few spots where I thought I was gonna die because there was gravel in the corners, but hey, that's what you get when you ride motorcycles. So I did have a few of you guys asking about comparing my brand new Rockford Fosgate sound system to the stock sound system on the Road Glide. And guys, there is no comparison. I can't even like do a proper review for you because it is a night and day difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to play some music for you here real fast and see if you can hear the quality through the GoPro. This is a good one. That's turned up a little over halfway, so just wait. Here we go.
Don't ever say it's over.
I'm breathing. On the mission.
Listen to that bass. So yeah, these speakers kick ass. Kick absolute ass, dude. I best upgrade I've done to this bike so far. Maybe it's a really good upgrade, but I still really love my Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde exhaust. That came in so handy when I was staying at the campground, being able to shut my exhaust off and be nice and quiet. Very convenient.
$50 worth of eligible non-minimum.
What the kind of light was that? Well, that was a lovely little blast home listening to music. Yeah, the sound system, game changer on this motorcycle. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh, look at, they're twins. Oh my gosh. I think I have a pretty exciting package coming for this bike today. It is something that I have been waiting weeks to get. It's gonna change my life, honestly. It's so funny, like I don't know, a lot of people are like, you know, oh, you gotta buy a Harley Davidson and then you gotta put $1 million into the Harley Davidson to make it better. And I'm like, I get it. It does suck that you need to like modify the bike to actually really make it perfect, but dude, that's I don't want to say that's the whole point, but that is kind of the whole point for me. Like, I don't want just a stock bike. I don't know anyone who wants just a stock motorcycle unless you're a new rider. I wanted a stock bike when I was a new rider. I didn't want to mess with the ergonomics or, you know, do any crazy paint job or anything, but now I don't want a stock bike. I want my bike. I want my bike to be mine and fit me perfectly, and that's kind of what I'm going for with this motorcycle. I don't want to do crazy like performance and stuff to it, but the package I'm getting today is pretty exciting. So that little overnight camping trip that I just did was kind of in preparation for Babes Ride Out. I am going to Babes Ride Out East Coast once again this year. This will be my 6th year in a row going to this event, I think. Yeah, 2018, 2019. No 2020 because of COVID. 2021, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, this will be my 6th Babes Ride Out in a row. And it's the one event I look forward to every single year, and I'm so excited to get out there again, man. The Catskills in New York, beautiful. Can't wait to go ride Hawk's Nest. Can't wait to go check out the little town of Narrowsburg, and can't wait to set up camp and party with 500 of the most badass women on the East Coast. So yeah, that little overnight camping trip that I just did was kind of made me decide that I do want to bring the larger Lone Rider moto tent. I thought I wanted to pack light this year, thought I wanted to bring just my bike packing tent, but dude, when you're just like, you just want your own space when you're at a big party like that and a big camp out and you just want your own space, that moto tent is by far, nothing compares. It's a huge, bulky, inconvenient, giant, heavy tent, but like I said, you got like your own little hotel room with you. I will say, I'm gonna be pretty honest, I went riding for 7 hours yesterday on some pretty twisty, windy roads here in Ohio, and I do wish this Clockworks fairing went down a couple inches. I don't know, I don't think Clockworks has a shorter version of this yet. This is the Pro Touring, the Pro Flares Flip something, I don't know the actual words, but it only comes in this one size right now, and it's great for crushing miles on the highway. Like right now, I don't feel the wind at all. It's perfect. But when you're going up and down and around these twisties, I was constantly sitting up and leaning down and sitting up and leaning down because I was either looking through the windshield or over the windshield, and it was pretty scary when you're going up and then all of a sudden it goes down a blind hill and then into a sharp corner. So if I could lower this just a little bit, that would definitely be a much better ride, in my opinion. Welcome back to the garage. I finally got my package in the mail, and if you cannot tell what it is, you really can't tell what it is. Just go ahead and get to unboxing. Don't need that. Oh, hello, little beauty. You are gonna solve all of my problems. This, my friends, is a Saddleman Road sofa. But not just any Saddleman Road sofa. It's mine. And when I say it's mine, obviously it's mine. You're watching my video. But what I mean is, for the first time ever, it belongs to her two wheels. This bad boy is heavy. Look at this. Black and white stitched. And I knew that more than likely I'm gonna be riding my forever bike for at least a very long time to come right behind me. And I went ahead and splurged a little on this one. So not only is this the Saddleman Road sofa, all Saddleman seats come with the amazing gel core technology. I've been talking about that in my video for years. Other than suspension, the best thing you can do for your ride time is get a gel seat. Just game changer. But this one, I finally splurged and got the heated version. So it has, I don't know if you can tell, it has heated rider and heated passenger. So this is the seat we have been working with. This is the stock Harley-Davidson seat. It is significantly more narrow, significantly more narrow than previous seats, which has been wonderful for my little hips, but it is still super, it's thin, it's just foam, and it's also feather light, which is kind of nice if you're going all performance build, but I'm going comfort and cruising. So we need to go ahead and take this little guy right off. Gone ahead and undone all of the screws, so I don't need the strap anymore. And yeah, this thing is feather light. Again, not a bad seat. Just it you know, when you're doing a couple hundred miles a day, you might want to upgrade. Immediately had to stop filming because I was 100% sure I was f***ing something up. So Jordan came outside and helped me, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. We're looking over how to connect all of the wires to keep the heated part of it accessible. But let me turn you around. Not gonna lie, I kind of hoped my name would be a little bit bigger. It's a baby, her two wheels on the side. But no, okay, so the thing I panicked about is these are aftermarket. They're still OEM Harley-Davidson bars. They protect your bags. But we had to add these on aftermarket. And this smushes down so much. I'll actually insert a photo right here. I was really worried that it was not gonna fit. But it did. It's just a little smooshed. But man, oh man, this thing is luxurious. Just got the white and black stitching on the passenger seat and the rider seat. And look at my giant backrest. Woo! I don't know if it's because this one's heated, but look, there's like so much space in between that and compared to Appa over here. Like this one almost goes all the way flat. So I was like, maybe I did that wrong. Beautiful, beautiful seat. So honestly, all we really have to do now is go ride and test it out. But that's enough for this video. If you guys have enjoyed this content, please consider hitting the subscribe button and staying tuned to the next one. So we're gonna hop back on this beautiful bike and go hit the road somewhere really fun. See you guys later. You be good.